Marjorie, and welcome to your Christian Living subject. I hope that you will have some fun today. Let's go!
Today, you are going to learn the story of Adam and Eve and the story of Saint Jean Marie Vianney, the Cure of Ars. But before we start, are you holding your learning packet in Christian Living now? I can't hear you. Okay, very good. In today's lesson, I would like you to know our learning goals. First, recognize the story of Adam and Eve and the story of Saint Jean Vianney. Second, state ways in how one can be like Adam and Eve and Saint Jean Vianney. And third, manifest the value of Mary's fiat by obeying God's word. Today, I will help you understand the story of Adam and Eve and the story of Saint Jean Vianney. But before that, I want you to recall your experiences in school or at home when you made somebody sad. After realizing you have hurt someone, what do you usually do? And how would you show that you are truly sorry about what you have done? After reflecting and answering those questions, let us have a deeper understanding of our lesson for today. Are you ready? That's great! What do you think is the answer to this question? How did Adam and Eve's disobedience affect their relation to God? And how did they feel about their misdeeds? Okay, let's find out. Are you ready? Very good. When Adam and Eve disobeyed God, they saw themselves hurting someone who loved them so dearly, and it made them feel very ashamed. They tried to blame one another, Adam, Eve, and the serpent, for the misdeed they committed against God. In so doing, they created mistrust among themselves. And what did God do to them? God sent them out of paradise, creating distance between them and God. But because He loved them, He promised to send a Redeemer. That is why God is very great to us. Am I right? He never leave us. He never abandoned us. And what did God do through us? He showed His love and care within His people. Do you understand? Very good. Now that you have learned the story of Adam and Eve, you can now answer your activity in your learning packet. Are you doing it now? Very good. You did a great job. Now I know you are ready to learn more. Let us move on to your next lesson. At this point, I want you to log into your Learning Management System or LMS and watch the story of Saint Jean Vianney. Use the guide questions below as your guide. Here are the questions. First, who is Saint Jean Vianney? Second, what is his greatest contribution? And lastly, how can you be like Saint Jean Vianney? After watching the video, have you find all these questions? Excellent! If that is the case, I want you to listen to this brief description or to the brief description about Saint Jean Vianney. Are you ready? Okay. Saint Jean-Baptiste Vianney was born in France in 1786. After being drafted into the army, he deserted and returned home and entered the seminary in the year 1813. He was assigned to Accueil, and in 1818, he became curé as pastor of Ars. He worked 16 to 18 hours a day, working in the confessional, administering the sacrament of penance or reconciliation. John died at Ars and was canonized in 1925. and was made patron saint of parish priests. Let's move on. Next, Jean Baptiste Marie Vianney was baptized the same day. He was the fourth of 6 children, born to Matthew and Mary Vianney. He continued to believe in the bravery of priests and received his first communion catechism instructions in private by 2 nuns who lost their convents to the revolution. At 13 years old, John made his first communion and prepared for his confirmation in sacristy. When he was 20 years old, John was allowed to leave the family farm to learn at a presbytery school in Écully. There he learned math, history, geography, and Latin. Saint Jean Vianney would often say, "Private prayer is like straws scattered here and there. If you set it on fire, it makes a lot of little flames. But gather these straws into a bundle and light them, and you get a mighty fire, rising like a column into the sky." Public prayer is like that. I want you to ask this question. Have you been enlightened to the story of Saint Jean Vianney? Very good. For more information, you may browse your book on pages 26 to 28 of your work text. Now, I can see that you fully understand the lesson and you're now ready to answer the activities indicated in your learning packet. Are you ready? Of course, yes. Excellent. Now, let us move on to the next activity. How can we apply our learning into our Salesian way? Answer this question in your learning packet. As Salesians, how will you obey God's word? Okay, you write your answer in your learning packet. And always remember that being Salesians, obeying God's word at all times, is a manifestation of our core value, Mary's fiat. Congratulations! You have reached the end of this pocket. You succeeded, and I hope that you gained knowledge from this lesson. See you in the next learning packet adventure. Have a nice day! Should you have clarifications or needed help, please feel free to reach me on my account, Marjorie Salviejo, and or my number 0955-0833-850. Thank you so much for listening.